feel like you all are growing as you're getting into these more important and obviously tougher games?
Yeah, he's right. We've only been together for 10 playoff games, but it feels a lot longer than that just because we have great chemistry, camaraderie. Everyone is, truly friends on the team, and I think that's rare, especially for me being in the league for the first 3 years. My first 3 years, this is the tightest knit group I've ever kind of been around. Obviously 10 playoff games, but, I think we're a lot closer than that.
And you guys shot the hell out of it tonight, particularly from three. What significance do you feel like it is on you or you guys collectively to pitch in significant ways? Because obviously LeBron and AD are who they are, but they're going to look to somebody else to be either the guy or collectively. So what obligation do you personally feel to step forward as we move on?
Well, I think especially as the playoffs continue, guys are singling in on LeBron and AD. So it's up to us collectively as a group to, when those guys are collapsed on and they kick it out, they trust us and we have to make those shots. So obviously, I think for this series we shot it pretty well, and we just got to continue to make those shots, be ready, and be confident in ourselves.
I said this the other night on the show, and I'm not putting the Clippers into the Western Conference Finals yet because they obviously have to win a game to do so. But I'm just picturing, like, if it were you and the Clippers and it was in Staples, I'm picturing Los Angeles, man, it would be insane out there. And obviously the environment you're in is so different. What is it like to try to get the sense of your city being as far away as you are?
Man, you see Lakers Twitter; they all over the place. So
yes, they are.
They're with us. The best fan base in the world, always cheering us on through thick and thin. So, if we don't feel them here, but we see them after and prior and everything. So, we know they're with us.
They're with you, but Lakers Twitter, they're not trying to get to the conference finals, Kyle. They want a parade, man. So as you get set for
we do too.
I know you do. But from these next 8 wins you'd have to get to do that, where do you feel like you guys can improve?
Just as a team collectively, we gotta control what we can control, and that's ourselves. Obviously, we've tried to match up to different teams and whatnot, but, the biggest thing with us is just, improving us every day, getting shots up, coming in, being dialed into the game plan. Just, all those little things that can carry us over the top, it's going to be huge for us, especially in the conference finals and past in if we're lucky enough.
Well, obviously, this is why all these guys came out there, was to get to games like this, and now here they are. Have fun, Kyle. I appreciate you stopping, man.
Yes, sir, Scott. Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. Kyle Kuzma. He steps aside. We will continue here on SportsCenter. More.
But it really seemed like you decided it was over in the third quarter. What were the conversations like at half and how you guys came out here?
Well, we knew what they did in the fourth quarter of Game 4, and we couldn't allow the repeat to happen, so we learned from it. And us being a relatively new group together in our 10th playoff game together, we were able to learn on the fly, and we did that in Game 4 and was able to bring that into the third quarter tonight's game.
Your three-point shooting tonight, you beat them at their own game, but how capable do you think this team is to shoot like this consistently going forward? I mean,
when we're sharing the ball, and the ball has energy behind it, so when we're getting into the paint, we're sharing the ball, our shooter's in great rhythm, so it's important for myself and AD, Rajon and Alex to make sure that we get all our shooters shots in. I mean, they knocked them down today. It was big time. Danny, KCP, Smooth knocked a few down for us, and it's just good basketball for us.
Lakers are going to the conference finals for the first time since 2010 when Kobe led them. How does it feel to bring this franchise back to this stage, especially this year?
Well, I mean, it's the reason I wanted to be a part of this franchise, to take them back to a place that they were accustomed to being, and that's compete for a championship. So, it's an honor for me to wear the purple and gold, and for us, we just try to continue the legacy and just play great basketball for our fans back in LA and all over the world.
And this is the stage you're familiar with. This is your 11th conference finals. This is Anthony Davis's first. What are the conversations you're going to have with him to tell him what to expect in this stage?
Well, I mean, every game is a learning experience for us. Like I said, tonight was our 10th game together as a new group, new coaching staff, new system and everything. So every game is another opportunity for us to get better, no matter if it's the first round, the second round, conference finals, and we want to continue to build. And I feel like we've gotten better from Game 1 against Portland to Game 10 versus Houston. And if we continue that, and whoever we play between the Clippers or the Nuggets, then we give ourselves a good chance to advance once again.